This is a new trend on Instagram, and to be honest, it's one of my favorite trends that I've seen so far. This trend is about girls that prove there are no ideal bodies. They show how just with lighting and posture, a girl's body can actually look way better than how she is in everyday normal life. For example, let's say you see a very shredded guy. I mean, he's in magazines, cover shoots, but in reality, with bad lighting and bad posture, he may look more normal to you. Here's an example. Hopefully YouTube doesn't demonetize this video, but here we got a photo on the left. This is just to show you guys. All right, so her stomach looks flat. Her skin also looks very flawless. But if she sits down and doesn't wear makeup, she shows you what she looks like in her everyday life. And there it is. That's what she looks like. If you compare both photos, she just proves there's no ideal body types. So this is what this trend is all about. I actually think it sends a great message, especially to younger girls who think they need to look a certain way. But how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Reaction Time. We're gonna look at this trend, look at some more photos. All the photos are gonna be in the description, first link. And without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Alright, so this next one, we got an Instagram model. As you guys can tell, she obviously looks like she's fit and in shape. There's her taking a selfie for Instagram, but she wants to show you the truth. If you got lighting at a wrong angle, you can actually see that she has some cellulite, and she's not afraid to show it. So even girls that look like they're in extreme shape and they look fit from certain angles, she even proves that she has flaws and has cellulite just like normal people do. Alright, so this next one, as you guys can see, the girl actually puts her chest out a bit and puts her butt out a bit as well. She has good posture. It's a good photo. But if she stood normally and didn't try to pose for the camera, bam, there she is. Another photo that proves she doesn't think there's ideal body types. It's all about your posture. So isn't that crazy how you guys can compare the before and after? Here's another one. So obviously this girl is very pretty. She took this Instagram photo. You could actually tell she actually has abs and she's very skinny. But if she doesn't try to post for the camera as much, all right, I think she's like joking here. But she obviously shows you that that's probably what she looks like in her more everyday life rather than that other pose. Here's another perfect example. This girl, look, she has very smooth skin, smooth legs. But in reality, she's gonna prove to you guys that in her real life, she actually has a little bit of cellulite. So as you guys can see, when she sits down, she has cellulite, and you would have never guessed that if you looked at the original photo, but now you guys know. So maybe your ideal body type, your dream fitness goals, maybe they're not as hard to achieve because you don't really see the flaws of the person taking the photo. Another good photo, the girl looks like she has a very lean stomach. It's very small, her waist is pretty tiny, but it might just be the way she took the photo, because if she puts her pants down a bit, you can see that she's very curvy. And right here, she just proves that ideal body types are sometimes too unrealistic, and this is way more realistic, and I actually think this looks great still, either photo. This one is a fitness model. As you guys can see, she's very lean in shape, but when she actually grabs her fat on her stomach, you guys can see that it doesn't look as flat as it looked in the other photo. Of course, she's in great shape, but she proves that even when you look like you're in great shape, there's still body fat. Like I said, so far I think this trend is actually, it really sets an example for people, letting them know that fitness models, athletes, they might be hiding some flaws or insecurities that they have, and they're just human at the end of the day. A few years ago, I was dating this girl, and she actually wanted me to get bigger, like bulk up a bit, which I agree with. I need to bulk up a bit, but I just realized the standard for guys is actually really hard to achieve. Like, think about this. Girls always see really shredded guys that look like this, and I guess it's achievable for some people, but I think that this is extremely hard to achieve for an average person. Look at that. That's insane. Holy shit. So it's not just girls that have like those ideal body types. Guys have that too. But a lot of times these photos are touched up a bit. They lift a lot of weights right before they take the photos to get that pump. They put some oil on their body to make it look like they're more cut. They get a tan. So let's see, fitness model, reality. Here's another perfect example. This is a fitness model on Instagram, on photo on the left. But when she sits down, she shows you that even she has some rolls as well. And it says on the bottom, not every angle is your best angle, and that's okay. And she's 100% right. Here's the before picture. Good angle. She's smiling. She has good posture. One of her legs is actually sticking out. And then this is her when she slumps her shoulders and just looks normal. It almost looks like she looks completely different. But again, it's all about the posture. And she just might walk around like this every single day normally and not pose for a camera all the time. Here's another great photo. In the first photo, as you can see, she's lifting her legs up, but when the sun hits it the wrong way, you guys can see she has a little bit of cellulite, and she wants to prove to every other girl out there that it's okay if you have some cellulite. It's normal. A lot of girls have it, and even in photos when girls hide it, they probably still have it. So here's the same girl again, the before and the after. As you guys can see in the second photo, there's maybe a slight bit of cellulite as well, which is completely natural. Same girl, sucks in her stomach when she's sitting down smiling. everything. And then with everyday life, I guess she sits more like this, more of a slump posture. As you guys can see, her stomach doesn't look as flat, but it's the same person. So don't believe everything you see on Instagram or the internet. It's all about posture. As you guys can see, it's all about posture and your pose. Don't feel insecure because these models and Instagram stars are actually more normal than you think. This one's another great example. As you guys can see on the left, the stomach looks flat, but when she's laughing, it may look a little different. So guys, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. This proves to you that even the greatest fitness models still have normal flaws just like everybody else. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check it out. First link in the description if you want to look at some more of these photos. If you guys have any pictures of guys like shredded versus normal life, I could probably react to that too. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Until then, check out some more videos and peace out.